Studies show the more fiber you eat, the lower and lower your risk for breast cancer. The problem is 95% of Canadians don't eat enough fiber.
Welcome to the Anti-Cancer Toolkit series, where we discuss everything from healthy habit building to nutritional sciences to health misinformation, all to equip you with knowledge on cancer prevention through nutrition.
My name is Mary Sco. I'm a medical doctor and I have a PhD in nutrition.
The field of cancer prevention and nutrition has been really fraught with both misinformation and disinformation in terms of what's correlation, what's causation. But in 2015, there was a study published in JAMA Internal Medicine that showed a clear causal link between breast cancer and a Mediterranean diet. So could you talk to us a little bit about that?
There was actually a randomized controlled trial that was done. And what they did is they took women who were 60 to 80 years old. So later in their life, they had a high risk for cardiovascular disease. And they randomized them to a variety of different diets, one of which was a Mediterranean diet. And they followed them. And over 5 years, what they actually showed was that after 5 years, the women who were on the Mediterranean diet, particularly that was high in olive oil, actually significantly decreased their risk for breast cancer in terms of the number of diagnoses that were made. In order to understand how fiber impacts breast cancer, we have to back up and talk about estrogen. Estrogen is fertilizer for certain types of breast cancer, not all, but many. Fiber can actually help us decrease the amount of extra unnecessary estrogen that's circulating in our bloodstream. How does it do that? Well, first of all, fiber is like the cleaner of the digestive tract, right? The more fiber you eat, the more you're gonna sweep away, get things passing through your system more quickly. But there's also a very indirect, interesting way that it does so. So all of the estrogen in your body gets processed in the liver. The liver will take some estrogen, stick a garbage tag on it, send it down the gallbladder, I call it the gallbladder, like it's almost like a slide into the intestine, and say like, this is garbage estrogen, excrete it. But in our intestines lives our microbiome, which is about a half pound of bacteria that we all carry around inside of us. Those bacteria can take that garbage tag off of that estrogen compound. How do we determine what bacteria we have and whether those bacteria are taking that garbage tag off or not? Well, it depends on what we're eating. Fiber feeds our good bacteria. You can get fiber from beans are a great source, nuts, seeds, certain fruits, certain vegetables. Phytoestrogens are basically plant compounds that chemically look like the hormone estrogen. So for a long time, people thought, oh my goodness, this is like nature's estrogen. But the research actually showed the opposite, which is when you eat these phytoestrogen-rich foods, it actually decreases risk for breast cancer. How does that make any sense? Estrogen activates receptors. There are alpha estrogen receptors and beta estrogen receptors. One type is a pro-cancer signal. The other type is an anti-cancer signal. The distinction between the estrogen in our body and the estrogen from the phytoestrogens is the phytoestrogens actually press those anti-cancer receptors.